Now Debbie looks like a supervillain. Supervillain? Supervillain.
Okay, interesting introduction. Supervillain. Okay. So,
Yeah.
good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Damage. We apologise for the small break in our programming schedule. We are now back. We will pick up where we left off. So, without further ado, last we were here, the watches started off quietly enough, but soon the fog is noticed once more creeping up towards you. As it starts to surround the camp, you notice it doesn't spill over the lip of the pit-like enclosure you're in, but covers the top so that you're underneath it. Yorick does try to cast a spell against it, but nothing happens. Whether he missed, or it was resistant, who knows? With everyone, apart from Gus, awake, the fog starts to whisper to Trelador and Miette. But as only Trelador is responding, it soon focuses on him alone, encouraging him to bring the heart to us in exchange for power. Meanwhile, Gus is awoken by his pet, as it's hissing at the fog. He makes a couple of interesting suggestions on how to deal with the fog, but Yorick tells him to be quiet and go back to sleep, which he does. Celeste casts some magic and finds out the fog seems to be ancient and made up of the ends of magic, that lingering taste of an after spell, and that the camp seems to be protected by some old symbols on the walls. The final hours of the watch are incredibly tense, with Trelador sorely tempted to go into the fog, and he keeps eyeing up Miette as she has the box with the heart in it, but is eventually talked out of it by Celeste. Just. The morning brings sunshine, and with that the fog dissipates, like a normal early morning fog would. Celeste again casts to try and describe the symbols to Florian so he can draw it. Miette denies her people have any magic. It's just ritual and tradition to trace those symbols at certain camps. Snow and Trelador have a chat about being less hostile, and Trelador agrees to try, but just not with Florian. Miette explains that she can get them to the city just after dark if they push the pace, or if they want to stay out another night, there is an unprotected camp they could reach before dark. You decide to take the quicker pace to try and get to Giffield rather than stay out another night. On the way there are many discussions, although the punishing pace makes some of them quite breathless. Noting that Trelador is keeping a close eye on whoever has the box, Miette secretly gets Snow to ask Yorick to make a copy or two of the box, and he agrees, but will need to stop for an hour or so to do so. Celeste turns herself into a horse and takes the two dwarves for an hour or so, which pleases them greatly. A few hours later, as it's starting to get dark, the fog can be seen behind you, and the race for the city gates is on. Celeste once more transformed into a horse and takes Miette and Melissa to the city gates and returns for other riders. Meanwhile, the runners are having a hard time, with first Gus's makeshift trousers splitting and tripping him up. Then Florian, of all people, tumbles down a small slope and has to be rescued by Celeste, who also picks up Trelador as they pass by. As Yorick is practically carrying Gus at full speed, you decide to ride on for the city gates. Meanwhile, at the gates themselves, Miette and Melissa are screaming for the guards to get magical assistance as there is a monster coming out to attack them. The guards usher them inside, and a magic user steps up to help as Snow, Celeste, carrying Trelador and Florian, and eventually the two dwarves, one with no trousers, stream through the gates. And that is where we will pick it up this evening. So, the magic user steps forward, his staff in hand, ready to cast a spell, and the two other gate guards have got their pikes ready. What would you like to do?
Snow's already sort of stood with an arrow knocked to cover. It was covering Yorick and Gus as they came on.
just looking out to see if I can see the fog rolling forwards.
Make a quick perception check for me.
Perception. 16.
16. Well, you look back into the darkness and you can see nothing, actually. It's just dark currently. From the edge of your vision, you can't see any fog or any things approaching. One of the guards says, so this monster evil thing, what exactly does it look like?
I think we may have outran it.
Did it have my trousers?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, okay. And they both both the two guards with the pikes look at each other. The magic. Sorry, go ahead.
Excuse me, Mr. Mage, is it? Mr. Magic User? I don't know what exactly you are. I'm not entirely sure of magic myself, but what we know is...
Well, I, my boy, am a wizard.
Ah,
and a damn
excellent.
fine one at that.
We know that, like, natural light hurts this monster. It's kind of like a bit of a fog thing. It's,
A fog thing. Right. I see.
hard to explain, but it's all we know so far.
Sort of humanoid shaped, larger, smaller.
No, it's just fog, but we've
Fog.
seen it do some pretty nasty stuff. There was a half-orc walked into it and he just died on the spot. I'll tell you that.
I see. And when you investigated it and examined the corpse, he didn't show any wounds or anything?
Not as far as I could see.
Interesting.
It kind of leaves like this untastely smell as well, like a bit of burning something or other every time it's been here.
Okay. And he sort of peers out into the mist again, into the darkness again. Well, I don't see anything.
I think it might have passed by. We've definitely seen some results of it working. Seen one of them.
Big towns.
Maybe. But we saw one of them wandering ghost caravans out there. Been completely totaled. No bodies, no nothing.
Really? And you think this fog did the same thing?
That's what I suspect. Same kind of smell.
I
If
see.
It's
there's
like
no,
it's almost like an arcane burn. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
That kind of smell.
But it definitely ain't my trousers.
Yes. You'll probably need to cover up before you go into the city proper. That will cause some concern.
Have you got anything I could use? Because I've already used my blanket.
Do I look
Snow.
like a wardrobe
Snow.
person?
Snow will fetch sort of a dark, sort of black scarf out of his bag, and he'll sort of fold it down, and then he'll wrap it around Gus's waist, tie it off, and just pull it tight. So he's basically got like a kilt.
Okay.
And no, yoik, it's not a mini skirt, it's a kilt.
if there's no one else on my back anymore, then I will turn back into Celeste.
Sure. Okay.
There was no body of the half-orc. It was completely taken away by whatever this fog is.
No body at all.
Nothing.
But
No remains in the slightest.
she said that there was no markings or wounds.
It's been a hot minute. Apologize.
So, I see. So,
It was stood in within the fog for some time. There were no wounds on it. It just
I see.
died on the spot and then disappeared.
I had a chance to use some magic on this fog. It does not like light in any way, shape or form. It was shied away from any radiant magic in particular, and it does not like the sun.
I see.
This magic is ancient, older than anything I've ever experienced before.
You know, when you're a wizard, you get to know these types of things. So, okay, I will take this under advisement. I will leave you with my esteemed colleagues of the Gate Guard, and I will retire to my chambers and do some research into this fog, ancient fog.
Do not underestimate it. Power.
I will try my very best not to underestimate its power. I will do some serious research, and
Have you seen this before? And she'll trace the rune that was on the Miet's camp that was
okay.
on the wall that nobody else could see.
So he sort of looks at you. So, a rune of protection. It's very old. Seems some sort of. It's in a script that I don't recall just at the moment, but it is. I would imagine if you had several of these, you could create some sort of magical barrier if you wished.
It kept the fog out.
Oh, well, good for you. Keep doing that.
I didn't do it. This was
Oh, I see.
found at
Yeah.
a tabaxi encampment.
Snow staring daggers at Celeste at this point.
And Miet, funnily enough, is doing likewise.
I see. Tabaxi, you say? Interesting, interesting. So, this would be the Wandering Gusts clan, yes? I see.
I'm afraid I'm not very familiar with the
So,
clans.
she licks a pencil, starts making notes, and then spies the two Tabaxi just looking daggers at you again. I'm going to do some research. As I said, I will leave you and your companions to enjoy the fine city of Giffield, and I'm sure the gate guards can advise on a suitable, as he looks around at you, hostelry to stay in.
One with good beer.
They all have good beer, sir. And
The last place we stayed was like piss.
I'm thinking there's going to be some definite taverns that you would like here.
Oh, good. You like Yorick? We're going to like the ones here.
Oh, I hope so.
Before
Indeed,
the wizard
well.
leave. Oh, so go.
Thank y'all for coming to our aid,
Oh,
even if it did turn out to be nothing.
I offer my services to the gate guards of an evening, just in case there's, something interesting or unusual happens. I usually tour all of the gates in the city. You're just lucky I was here, I suppose.
Indeed, thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. Now, I must away. More research does.
Before, as he's leaving, or before he leaves, like during all of that jazz, can I just have a look over his clothing?
Yeah.
And if he's got anything with, like any particular symbols, what stand out, or like pendants on, which may give away if he's part of like any clan or group or anything like that.
Sure. Make a perception check.
What race is this guy?
He appears to be human.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay, so humanoid, human, probably. You can see he's got a fairly pale skin, sort of almost yellowish in colour. A fairly scraggly beard, but a really bushy, fine moustache. The moustache is brilliant, but the beard not so much. He's got sort of close cropped, greying hair. You expect he's probably about 50-ish, maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger. It's difficult to tell. He's wearing long yellow and orange robes. They're sort of like a sunburst from the middle, from a bright yellow in the middle to a dark red at the outside. and he has a long chain with a pendant that has an arcane symbol that you don't recognise, some sort of magical symbol.
And just before you leave, would you mind if I ask your name?
Oh, but of course, I'm so sorry. I should have introduced myself. I normally do as just, fog, danger, maha. Yes, my name is Levanicus. Some people call me Levanicus the Great, but, you don't have to. We've only just met. But that's my tower up there, and you point, and you can see points, and this the tower that you saw from miles away, the really tall, slender building, towards the west of town, is where he's pointing. It's a sort of shape that sort of bows in and then back out again. It has a spire on top.
How old is this guy roughly?
As I said, you put it anywhere from 40 to 60. It's really difficult to tell.
Okay.
So, indeed, enjoy the sights and sounds and smells of your field.
We best get ourselves somewhere we can take a little rest.
I will leave you that to my esteemed gate guards. And you can see that the gate guards are sort of leaning on their pikes, sort of looking at him. They've heard all of this before.
Indeed.
So,
Thank you.
farewell, fine adventurers. Until we meet again.
Ta-ra!
Nope, that didn't work. Until we meet again. Hang on one moment. Sorry. Until we meet again. And he vanishes in a puff of smoke. And the guards just going. He never gets that right, does he? No.
Unusual man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Very unusual.
Right, well.
So, anyway,
do you think you could lead us somewhere we could...
well, we could give you directions.
rest
We
in
can't
that?
obviously leave the gate. It's the post.
Of course. Of course.
Probably get, fired, which is not great. We don't get paid very much anyway, but getting fired...
Where do you recommend we head?
No money at all, so... yeah, there are a lot of inns in the city. It depends on what you're looking for, really.
Good beer and good food.
Good beer and good food.
Maybe a good bed to rest in.
Good beer, good food, good bed. Well, that will come at a price in this town. I mean, there's Silver Plaza. That's nice. That is nice actually. I've always wanted to stay there. Yeah, it'd be really good, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's really posh. Like there's like loads of people go there when they first come to the city.
That is less our space.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, there's. What else would it? Well, what kind of? I mean, what are we talking about? What sort of price range are we talking about? I mean, have you ever been to Giffield before? Do you know any places here?
Would I know travelling on the boats?
I mean, you'd know about you wouldn't necessarily know about taverns. You would know about meeting places and trading houses, that sort of thing. But taverns, not really, because you didn't just stay on the boats.
I'm going to guess that I know about the places that certainly wouldn't accept me as a customer.
Yeah, you suspect that Silver Plaza you wouldn't be allowed in. You suspect that the lower end of the spectrum you might get away with. So yeah, I mean you've got like there's the Dog and Bucket, which is like more of a pub really, but doesn't do food, but they do a lot of bed. Like you can hire at the back. It's kind of, well, I don't think I'd stay there. It's not nice.
What about somewhere you would stay, you would eat, and you would drink?
Well, I definitely drink in Dog and Bucket. That's a good one, eh? So they do some nice beer in there. I mean, if I had the money, I'd stay at the Silver Plaza. But I say, no, not a chance. There's, what else is there? So there's a dog and bucket. I mean, if you're looking for
Gentlemen.
somewhere kind of nice-ish, but it's got a bit of a weird vibe sometimes, there's the Crimson Chain. That's a good one. Beer's not the best, but they do nice food, apparently.
That actually sounds just perfect, actually. Thank you.
It doesn't. We want
It
good
sounds
beer.
like
Because
you can always go to other places to
Yeah, I mean, they're
get a
not far
drink.
apart. They're a couple of streets away from each other. So you could stay at the Crimson Chain. Well, he sort of looks at you all. Yeah, probably the Crimson Chain's probably about your level, I reckon. Probably.
It's okay, we have business there.
We should all be
You
fine.
should have said I'd have directed you straight there.
So which way we
So-
got to go for the Crimson Chain?
The Crimson Chain is if you go, and he sort of turns you round. So, right, if you follow this street down here for 1, 2, then it's the third on the right. Yeah, then you go all the way along that street, and it's, yeah, then it'll be your fifth on the right, and then you go a little bit along that, and it's the first left, and you'll see a sort of winding alley, and the Crimson Chain's just down there.
All right. Third on the right, fifth on the right, first on the left.
Got
Okay,
just a
thank
pretty face, eh? Hey!
you. Thank you, darling. We'll be getting going now.
You are most welcome. Have a wonderful evening. If any fog appears, be sure we will defeat it.
I'll give him a wink and then start making my way. First in those directions.
Before we leave, I just want to cast a look over the battlements and see if there is literally nothing coming now.
Make a perception check.
Natural 20,
Natural
25.
20. You look out. You can't see any fog. It is dark countryside. You can see some lights far in the distance. You suspect from where you are it's possibly out on the water, but no fog.
And then I'll just follow everybody else.
Okay. So you make your way through the city streets. I mean, it's night time. It's probably about 9 o'clock in the evening, so it's dark. The streets are well lit, however. Well, the first few streets you go down are well lit. There are people buzzing about. There are food stalls that are open. There are bars that are open. But as you follow round, you follow the directions, the streets get smaller as you're heading towards the centre of the city. And it feels like this is a slightly older part of the city. The streets are narrower, they're less brightly lit, and as you turn left into the street where the Crimson Chain is, the streets are not in great repair here. There are cobbles missing on the roadway, on the paved way. The buildings are sort of closer together, and the streets are much narrower. And you can, as you look up, it's like old Tudor towns where the roofs are sort of leaning in together on opposite side of the street, so it creates this darkness as you walk down. But the lights are on in the Crimson Chain. The door is open. You can hear revelry happening inside. There are people cheering and shouting. And yeah, there's a big, literally a big, looks like ship's anchor chain, sort of in a sort of around, in and over and around the door, which is painted a bright crimson. So
I think you might be right place. We're going in.
Matches my hair. Let's head on in.
okay, so you go into the Crimson Chain. You step out of the. Well, you weren't aware it was cold outside until you step into the sort of heat of this place. It's really warm, and it's fairly dark as well. There are sort of braziers dotted around. It's a very big room. There are plenty of tables, and there's some little alcoves down the back where you can see the shapes of people, but you can't see any details. It looks like this would be a perfect place for clandestine meetings. You know, if you don't want to see, if you want to be here and want to talk to someone, you don't want anybody to know about it, this is kind of the place to go. But on your left as you walk in, there's a sort of raised platform up where there are some tables that are free currently, and a long bar with some barrels sat on it, and it looks like there's some cabinets behind with drinks and bottles of sticky things that might be unwise to drink. And there is a gentleman standing behind the bar. He, again, is human. He looks to be about 30, maybe a little bit younger, 28, 30. He looks fairly well muscled. He doesn't look like he's not your typical innkeeper. He looks fairly rough and tough. And he sees you lot walking and goes, "Alright, what can we do for you?"
Evening, we're looking for some rooms to
Rooms?
bunk up for the night.
Yeah, as the party keeps coming, he's like, "Okay, you're bringing your own army, or are you, this seems a bit extreme."
Kinda, we just kinda grouped together like this. Just how it happened.
Yeah, very.
How many rooms you got available?
Well,
It was safer on the road.
no, safety in numbers, I get that, that's cool. Well, we currently, when he sort of looks back at a tally board on the wall, that's in chalk, we've got 3 rooms available, so obviously you'll have to share. They're nothing fancy, they've got, I think they've got like 2 pallets in each one for beds. It's comfortable, it's clean, we don't brook any messing about in here, so, you know.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
How much for all 3?
All 3? I'll tell you what, I'll do you, as you're going to be sharing, I'll do you a gold piece. You can have all 3 rooms for tonight.
So
All
I will
right.
flick the gold piece to him.
Beat me to it.
With lightning quick reflexes, he catches it, looks at it. That'll do nicely. Throws it into a box underneath the bar. So,
Now, if you've got some tables and we'd like some of your fine ale and some food if possible, please.
we've got, there's a stew on, the last remains of that. It's a bit late for food, but I'll see what I can do. Bring some bread out. We know we've got plenty of bread. Bring you some stew. Take those 2 tables. He points to 2 tables that are near the front of the bar on this sort of raised platform that you have to get to go to the bar. Take those 2. I'll bring you some ales over, gently wines, or
Take a little bit of wine would be good. Would be good this time of night.
some wines. Yeah, we've got a number of different wines.
Pretty trousers.
No, we don't sell trousers. We sell beer, we sell wine, and we sell spirits.
We
I
could
think-
do some trousers tomorrow, Gus.
All right.
Yeah, there are plenty of clothing shops in town. You know, and he sort of looks at you and goes,
Mine got eaten.
"You know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm just
Honestly,
here
best not to.
to serve the
So
beer
let's-
and the food. You know, you sit yourselves down. I'll bring some stuff over. Okay."
Thank you.
I did the lady had something to say.
I was just going to say, I believe that usually there are specialised places to get what you need, Gus. Probably a
Well, so-
a tailor shop would be
Yeah,
your best bet.
there's clothing shops just back towards, Actually, if you go down to the centre, there's a market on tomorrow. You might be able to get something there.
We'll see
Right, thank you.
tomorrow.
Right.
Indeed, we'll get you some nice fashionable trousers later.
Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely get fashionable trousers down there. So as you make your way to your tables, you basically pull 2 tables together. You can get all of you round They're generally for about 4 people, so if you pull them both together, you get all of you round there. And he brings over a small barrel of ale. Okay, this should do you for this evening, because I notice you've got a couple of dwarves. I've heard tales about dwarves. My dad used to run a trading house down near the river, and tales of dwarven drinking got to him from the tabaxi. Sort of gives you a nod, Snow, and you, yeah, gives you a nod as well. So, enjoy this, and he puts 2 bottles of wine down as well. And the food will be with you in about 5 minutes. Okay?
How much? How many gold pieces for all this?
We'll take 3 gold for the barrel, the wine, and the food. That will be that sorted.
All right, and I'll hand him 3 coins.
Perfect.
I feel like I should be contributing to this.
You're fine, Celeste.
We've got it covered.
You could possibly contribute, Celeste. I got something to ask you when we settle down.
Of course.
And I'm just going to go and take out my notepad, Chaz.
Okay.
And I'd like to, as best as I can, try and just do the arcane symbol, what was on the wizard's pendant, what I was looking at
Okay, yeah.
on the thing, and just kind of drop that down of what that looks like, and then just be like, Celeste, does this ring any bells to you of what type of symbol this might be?
Does it?
As you look at it, make an Arcana check.
15.
15. I mean, it strikes you as vaguely familiar. It looks like some sort of warding spell, maybe a personal shield or something along those lines, but you're not really sure. It's not standard magical script that you know about, but as ever in this world, it might be because you're not familiar with this world's magical system, or it might be that it's just been done by somebody who is also not a standard magical practitioner.
Well, I mean, I'm not an expert of magics in this particular world, wherever but it resembles something protective, almost like a warding spell, so I would hazard a guess that possibly some kind of self-protective amulet to keep himself safe. But like I say, I could be incorrect in my assumptions.
That is mighty helpful. I'm just trying to piece together all the information we've got over the past few days about what's going on with old magic and new magic and everything in between. Thank you, Celeste.
I'm happy to help.
And perhaps we don't share everything with people that we've just met and don't really know, especially considering the fact that we've been led to secret camps, known only to the Tabaxi.
My apologies. I was just seeking some answers. Since we're fighting something old, those symbols seemed like they could be our best source of protection.
I don't dispute that, but sharing details of where they're from, not good.
I will endeavour to be better.
Indeed. So, how are we splitting these rooms out? We got 3 rooms with 2 bunks each.
Well, if Miette and yourself don't mind, maybe we could share a room?
Well, me and Yorick can share a bed, can't we, Yorick?
If you two top and tail, I can share with you what Trallador can take the other bed.
I don't mind.
I'm happy just to sleep on the floor in someone's room. It don't bother me having a bed on that.
I mean, if you're okay with sharing, Melissa, I'm happy to share a bed with you, and Mayette can have the other one to herself.
That sounds like
I
a wonderful
suggest
plan.
that even though we are within the city, that we maintain our watches tonight.
That is what I was going to suggest as well.
Who's going to keep an eye on the fog?
It will remain with... Well, we'll sort that out.
Though technically I don't really need a bed as such, just a place to meditate.
Let's have some beer. And I'll start pouring out tankards of beer and giving them out to everyone.
Okay.
Not for me, thank you, Gus. I'm more of a wine connoisseur.
I'll pour myself and Celeste glasses of wine and I'll offer to others.
Well, they're not glasses, they're sort of wooden goblets. They're not
Yeah.
really glass. But the tankards are also made of wood.
Here you go, Yorick. What do you think of this one?
While this is going on, Snow will look to Miette, and obviously when he gets her attention, he'll sign who's keeping the box.
Okay, make a deception check.
Deception, 19.
19. And Miette, a deception check as well. I presume you're going to reply in kind.
Also 19.
Nice. Anybody's passing over 19?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, so you can quite happily converse for the next sort of 10 minutes or so in Thieves' Camp.
What's the beer like here?
It's not bad actually. You've had worse, you've had better, but it's not as bad as the last place you were in. It's not too bad at all. And guys, the guard said this wasn't great beer, so presumably somewhere in the city there is better beer.
Oh, this ain't bad. We'll have to find the other place though and try that, won't we?
Of course. We might as well make our trip all about sampling all the different beers around the country.
Well, I think that's a really good idea. But more importantly right now, what colour am I going to get my new trousers?
Ooh, I think you'd look good in yellow.
Yellow. You see Gus thinking really hard, and as he's thinking, his eyes turn yellow.
That's a interesting little trick.
May I make a recommendation?
Are your kidneys playing up, Gus?
What?
Are your kidneys playing up? Too much ale. I'd best drink that for you.
Hey, give me my beer back, you.
May I make a recommendation, Gus?
What's that?
Perhaps if we're going to be spending some time in the wilderness, you might not want a colour that would be easily recognisable in the middle of there. So possibly brown or green might be better.
They're really boring.
I suppose
honey.
it depends on what type of green you go for.
You can make any color pop, honey. You just got to find the right color for you.
Ultimately, though, of course, it's your decision.
And you'll see his eyes changing from green to blue to brown to grey and then back to normal. I can't make up my mind.
Well, why don't we take a look in tomorrow and see what we can find? Though we've still got some
Good idea.
business to finish.
And as you say that, barman comes back, starts big stack of bowls, and then brings over a big tub of stew and 4 loaves of bread. So, enjoy your meal. Let me know if there's anything else I can get for you. But
Thank you. You've been most hospitable.
Thank you, honey.
welcome to the Crimson Chain.
Thank you.
He wanders back behind the bar, and you can see every now and again he'll wander past you and go to other tables, carrying tankards of beer or small barrels.
Did Fatso McBig Guy give us a description of Ekimon?
Let's have a look. See, did he give you a description?
Didn't he say he was the blind or something?
No, he said
Silent.
Silent.
Ekimon the Silent, yeah.
Silent.
A tiefling called Ekimon the Silent.
I'll kind of look around the bar for tieflings that.
Okay. Make a quick perception check.
Did you tell me to get yellow trousers because you thought I'd look stupid?
22.
No, of course not.
Sorry,
You
which one?
bet.
22.
22.
22. Looking around, yeah, you do see a couple of tieflings in here. There's looking at a female tiefling across the room from you. You can see looks to be at a table with a couple of other people, a couple of other humans, and one set back past the doorway that you came in. He's looks to be sat with another two, maybe an orc or a couple of orcs, maybe.
You'll notice if anyone's paying attention, Florian will just have one beer throughout the whole night until we go to bed. I'll just keep sipping it and just.
Melissa's doing the exact same thing with her goblet of wine.
Snow will take sort of a sip of beer and then sort of swap for water.
Yeah, Celeste would only have a glass, maybe a glass and a half.
God, you lot are boring.
No,
Lots
I'm necking it.
Um,
I'm going to be upside down in the barrel.
Snow would say to Yorick in Dwarvish, do you think you can achieve what we agreed tonight?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I might recommend you wait till the morning, though, because he's pissed as a fart.
No, I can handle it. I work better when I'm drunk. Steady your hand, see?
What's the negative modifier for pissed as a newt?
Oh, and I'll be feeding little tidbits to my little friend in my pocket as well. Little bits of meat
Yeah.
from the stew and stuff like that.
Little friend is getting bolder with you. She, it is happy to take food from you. Still doesn't like anybody else coming near, especially Yorick. He really doesn't like Yorick.
The feeling
Yeah.
mutual, I think.
Celeste would still occasionally not overwhelm it, but just sort of make it comfortable, try and make it comfortable with her.
Yeah, it's really not happy with anybody else apart from Gus. But you do notice. Actually, give me a perception check. Gus.
Oh, okay.
Is Trellador drinking? Damn.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I've had a bit of beer.
Definitely still there.
Okay.
Trellador just has one. And he's quite quiet. He keeps staring at me out.
That's fine. More for us then.
Okie dokie. So with you two at it, hammer and tongs, you managed to empty that barrel. So like I said, it's only a small barrel, but between the two, everybody else has had a
one barrel.
Yeah, one dwarf barrel, I would say. So it's up to you. You can go get another one if you wish.
I'll probably be finishing off the wine because they're not really drinking it.
That's very true.
I'm a bit sleepy. Yeah, I suggest we all turn in soon, get a nice long sleep, and then we can get down to business in the morning.
Snow.
So what's the plan?
Why don't we play some games or have a good sing or proper dwarven things?
Snow, can you make a perception check for me?
I'm afraid I'd be quite unfamiliar with any songs or games, but I'd be willing to.
Can you teach me?
It's a natural 20 for 23.
You see, just out the corner of your eye, somebody. You get a feeling you've been watched. As you sort of scan the room looking for somebody who's watching you, in particular you catch a flash of familiar looking armour as it disappears out the door.
Snow would get up and immediately sort of move towards the door at speed.
Okay.
And use his feline agility to get there.
Okay. So you get there looking out the door and you can see hurrying away what, I mean, it can't be.
And he gives chase immediately.
Okay. Give me an athletics check, please.
16.
16. Yeah, okay, so you're gaining on this figure that's running down the street. So, let's have a look. Give me another one.
Should we go after him?
After who?
20.
20, okay. So,
Though I'm not sure I could keep up.
He's probably just gone for the loo.
I don't think any of us can. I think he's got business to handle.
as you roll round the corner after this figure, you stop dead. It's a dead end. There's no sign of this person.
Is there any sort of tracks on the floor? Is there any indication where this thing's gone?
Make an investigation check.
Not brilliant. 12 plus 6, 18.
18. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of tracks here. There's loads of boot prints, footprints, paw prints. All sorts of people have been down here. It's really weird. This is a dead end. Why are there so many footprints here? What is going on? And then you hear a voice in Dwarvish say, now that was a very silly thing to do, wasn't it? Coming out here on your own, and you had a table full of friends? Tut tut tut, young boy. It's not how I trained you, is it?
He sort of
Figure
cocks his
steps out of the shadow, arms crossed. So, why aren't you on your boat? What will your parents think? This is Hargrim, looking up at you.
Well, they sanctioned me leaving. I trained my sister to replace me.
Well, I hope you trained her better than you learned off of me, because look at you, in a strange city,
I
on
was
your
told,
own, in a dark alleyway.
I was told you were missing.
I am. There's a reason for that, you know. And I ain't telling you that here. Now, go back to your friends and be very careful in that pub. Things are not quite what they seem.
I get that feeling, but... And in Dwarvish, he'll recite the old oath of friendship.
Hargrim recites it back with you.
Good to see you,
So-
old friend.
Yes. But you won't see me again if you keep running down dark alleyways, you fool. Now get back in there with your friends where it's safe.
Sorry, but it is good to see you.
It is very good to see you too. But like I say, it is not safe. We cannot talk here. Now get going. And you haven't seen me. I'm not here, right?
It's... Yeah, so...
Do not mention me to those dwarves that you've got with you. I mean that. You keep that secret. We're friends, right? Proper
we're more
friends.
friend- we're more than
Exactly.
friends. Not that-
So, you do not mention this to anyone. You have not seen me here.
And one of the strange coins that Celeste had with her,
Yeah.
he'll give him one. Use this as a marker.
He sort of looks at you. Oh, that's a weird one. Okay.
And Snow will sheathe both of his knives and then sort of start stalking back towards the Crimson Chain.
Okay, you look as you walk away. You look round. He's gone, vanished.
And Snow will try and sort of merge with the shadows on his way back.
Okay, make me a stealth check, please.
Fuck yeah. 25.
25. Yeah, easy enough. It's nice and dark down here. There are deep pools of shadow between the buildings. You can get. So while you're going back, the rest of you see Snow just out the door.
Yorick, just one more drink before bed, okay? Barman, could I have another barrel, please? Just one.
Of course you can. Brings it over. Ah, that'll be a
Wait.
gold and a half, please.
Here you go. I'll give him 2 golds.
Splendid.
Don't really understand the change thing.
He doesn't give you any.
I'll kind of,
Hey.
as the barkeep is dealing with that, I'll kind of pull him to the side a little bit and say, darling, you wouldn't happen to know a man by the name of Ekamal? Often goes by the Santa. Look for a figure like that.
Oh, you know. Ah, well, that's interesting. Good to know. Now look, if I knew everyone that came in here looking for everyone else, what kind of barman would I be?
Not particularly observant one.
That's right. Good work. I ain't seen you
Fair
lot
enough.
either. Did I ask
Fair
your
enough.
names? No.
I understand. Thank you, Henry. I'll
No
return
problem.
it.
He wanders back up to behind the bar.
I believe Snow was just talking to Celeste about giving the names of people we are looking for or contacts to people we don't know or trust.
I know. But barkeep's gonna help him find his people. And this business is legitimate. As far as we know.
Yes, the business with the bar is legitimate. The business where he sells out us as the party looking for this person is something he might use to get gold on the side, and we have no way of knowing.
True. But I also tend to have quite a good habit of defending myself.
How did it seem?
Ultimately,
Sorry, go on.
no,
How did it seem how Snow left?
He left
Was it-
in a hurry. He was chasing someone. Or you've seen Snow leave in a hurry before, or get somewhere in a hurry to get at something or someone he needs to get to. It was like this. He
Just
left
like
full
Yorick
speed.
does when he's going to poo himself.
Yeah, I'd just take a little sip of my ale then. And how busy is the bar?
I mean, make a perception check.
Yeah, 16.
16. I mean, you can see there's a table of 3 from where you're sat on your. If you're looking down the room, you can see one on the left. There's a table of 3 people there. On the right, there's another 3 people up on a sort of raised area. There are 2 or 3 sort of nooks you can't quite see into. They're very dark, so whether there's anybody in there or not, you don't know.
Is the door open or closed?
The door
to it.
to the bar, yeah, it's open.
Okay, so I'll just take a sip and I'll be like, Melissa, just gonna get a bit of fresh air. Be back in 2.
alright, keep yourself safe, honey.
And I'm just gonna walk out of the bar. And is there a window at the front of it, or is it just door and then?
No, there
Okay.
are no windows in this bar.
So I'm just gonna walk out and just kind of act as if, well, I am, but it's just getting a bit of fresh air, and just keeping an eye out for Snow,
Okay.
as everyone else is sitting there talking.
Make a quick perception check as you walk out.
Non-natural 20.
You look around. There's not many people around tonight. It's fully dark now, and you can see that where sconces are on the walls down this road, or this pathway. It's not really a road. It's more of an alleyway. Only 2 of them are lit. There should be like 6 of them, but only 2 that are lit. So it's pretty dark. You don't see anyone.
Get the feeling that this is very much a back alley.
This is not a nice part of town. Put it that way.
Yeah. In that case, if yeah, I wouldn't say I'm green to the situation, but I would go outside and just go, no, and then walk back into the table, basically.
Fair enough.
As not to take any risks.
Can I observe the tieflings and see if there's any of them that aren't talking?
Ooh. Yeah, make a perception check.
17.
17. You sit and you watch. One of them has his back to you, so it's a bit difficult to tell whether he's talking or not. The female tiefling appears to be. Well, you have to watch for a while, and she does appear to be talking, or at least mouthing something to someone. It's difficult to tell. They are far away, and it is, again, it's not the brightest of interiors.
You have a dwarf singing next to you as well, so it might be difficult to hear.
There is that. It's difficult to concentrate. There is a Yorick singing right next to you.
If I have to sort of pretend to go over to the bar and get myself a glass of water or something,
You
to
would be
just
going further away from them.
Oh, okay.
Go to the bar. They're further back. In fact, I could show you where they are if you like.
Go on, then.
Sure.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
That's not ominous at
Oh,
all.
how kind you are, DM. How kind.
Well, you know, I like to be helpful.
I love to unanimous suspicion of the players.
Anytime there's a map, there's suspicion.
It's always like that. They're always the same. We never trust
He just
them.
likes playing with his toys.
So let's focus that up. So we've got. Oops, that's the wrong way. So you guys are. Let's just.
That is fucking awesome with all
So-
those miniatures
so-
and everything.
Trelador. Let's just get these chairs out of the way.
It's nice that other pages in that book are being used.
It's quite a good book, actually. I'm quite impressed with it. So you guys, that's Snow. He's outside somewhere. Where is my?
Thinks up and scares the shit out of Florian.
I've gone back in.
Yeah, Florian's gone back inside.
So.
He literally went out there, looked around, and went, nope.
And noped the fuck out of there.
Let's put Miette just there.
Yeah, it will of course have her back to a wall.
Yeah, I figured that you. Okay, we'll stick you sort of. Well, there's not really a wall here as much. You can go back to the bar as you've sort of pulled the tables together.
Least likely place to get shivved.
Yeah, that seems fairly safe just there. Let's just move you up a little bit there. Let's put...
Hey, Yorick, do you want a game of bonk?
Yeah.
Right. Get your flag in then. I'll go first.
So,
Not
what you
drink
can
of-
see, as I say, from your vantage point, you've got a female tiefling just over here, and male tiefling with his back to you over there. And you can see Florian coming back. This area that you're on is slightly raised up from the rest of the bar, so you can see down into it. But you can't see anything in here. It's far too dark. This one and this one over here. But this is another raised platform area, and this main part of the floor is sort of set down on street level. It's only about, I don't know, about a foot off the ground. This one's about 2 feet maybe.
Okay. So I think I can see the female tiefling mouthing something, but I don't know about the male tiefling because he's got his back.
Yeah. So, Florian, as you are walking back in, Well, I guess it's up to Snow, but do you want to just sort of tap him on the shoulder and move him out of the way of the doorway?
No, so he'll wait for him to walk in and he'll try and sort of slip in, stay into the shadows.
Yeah,
Just
roll
you.
me another stealth check, please.
Okay.
Natural 20, and he uses Florian's own shadow.
Yeah.
Not,
I was
not,
gonna say, as I was walking back in, I would have just had a just looking at a look around as well, just to have a look at everyone.
not
Okay.
quite. It's 20 total.
20
But-
total. Yeah. So make a perception check, please, Florian. Because you said you were going to look around.
Yeah, I'm not specifically looking for Snow because I have no fucking idea where he is.
You
Just
were
I'm
looking
looking
at
around
the
the
other
bar.
people. That's fine.
Yeah. 10.
10. Yeah, they're definitely people.
Yeah.
You can see them. They seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Cool.
As you walk back in, you notice that Snow is sat at the table.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking fast, so he's got sort of like flash boots on if he's beating me back.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just look over quizzically and be like, be as a care, and just sit down again next to Melissa and Celeste.
Okay. We move Celeste over there, are we? Okay.
Everything okay, Mr. Snow?
Good enough.
That's alright then, and
Right, so we'll take a little break there then. Now that you've seen the map and got all paranoid about it.
they're fucking very paranoid. Considering that one tiefling who we can't see who's talking has 2 fuck off daggers in his hands.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's not. I did say it wasn't a great part of town, didn't I?
You didn't mention skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, they let me in.
Yeah, that's not a skeleton. That's just a dude. All right. I've run out of dudes. He's a dude.
He's a dude.
Okay, so we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. So, welcome back, everyone. So, with the group back at the table, and it looks like a lively game of Bonk is about to start. I don't know if you're inviting anybody else, or is it just the two of you?
Oh, it's a dwarf game, so it's probably just the two of us. But there is an element of skill to it.
Okay.
If you break your flagon over the other person's head, then you lose as well. So you've got to be very careful with it.
Well, then what we'll do is, who's going first?
We have to.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
for initiative.
7.
7.
6.
6.
No, 7.
7. Oh, great. Roll again, please, pair of you.
4.
15.
Okay, so Gus is going first. So I would like you to make an unarmed attack roll, please.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. You smash your tankard over Yorick's head, spilling beer everywhere and cracking the tankard.
Oh.
You have lost this round automatically.
Oh, well. Well done, Yorick.
Yorick,
Hard head.
unarmed attack roll, please.
I'm not sure this is the kind of game I'd like to play, but thank you for the offer.
22.
22. Okay, yeah, you smack him over the head. And, yep, you drink your drink, you smack him over the head. Good work, good work. Gus,
Yes.
make an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage now.
Yep.
14.
14, yeah.
13.
13. So, you, rather wobbly, but you managed to almost finish your drink and smack him over the top of the head, but your drink wasn't quite finished. So, Yorick, make an attack roll, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you finish your drink and bop! Yeah, you win this round as well. Gus, you're doing very badly.
You're not very good at this, are you, Gus?
You're cheating.
Oh dear. So, one last round and then we'll do something not quite so insane. Gus.
Disadvantage again.
Disadvantage again because you keep losing.
13 again.
13. Yorick.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Yeah, you fail to finish your drink and smash Gus across the face and break the tankard. There's beer everywhere. You lose this round. So, overall, Yorick, you win 2-1.
Let's call it a draw. Have another beer.
Well, I won, but alright, let's have another beer.
Okay. Anybody whose passive perception is above 15?
Mine is 15.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay. You're not going to count. You're busy.
Yeah, you're drunk and concussed, so you know.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. Okay. So just Celeste then.
Yeah.
Okay. So Celeste, you see this guy over here with the female tiefling table is looking really rather intently at you lot, and he sort of leans over and whispers something to his companions, and you look at them sort of adjust themselves a little bit, and you've recognised this in your companions when you're just about to get ready for a fight. This is this little adjustments that you make. And the three of them stand up.
And I'll speak in Elvish. I think trouble's about to hit. Be wary.
I'll draw my.
Do I see,
Yeah.
after Celeste says this, do I see these people?
Yeah, make a perception check.
17.
17. Yeah, they're standing up. You look at their table, there doesn't appear to be an awful lot of drink on there. But they've been here longer than you have. But they don't seem to show any signs of drunkenness at all. And the leader sort of walks up.
So walk up, I will kind of stand and spin round and say, "Can I help y'all?"
Yeah, I will also stand up.
Okay. Yeah, you can help us actually. Yeah. See, we were thinking that you could leave all your valuables here and then just fuck off somewhere.
I will dig a nail into my tattoo using my blood curse of the anxious. I don't have to, not damaging myself to use this, I just need the base one. And I'm just going to say to him in a threatening manner, though I'm not coming out of my usual decorum, and I say, "Darling, I don't think that would end well for you. I suggest you go take a nice long walk." And I'm tempting to make an intimidation check here.
Roll intimidation.
And I get advantage because I used my blood curse.
Okay.
Natural 20 to 23.
Ooh, hello. Yeah. He is. He takes a couple of steps back from you and then looks across at his companion. And then he looks across at the other side of the bar. And you notice these three guys have all turned round.
Oh, dear.
I'd like everybody to roll for initiative, please.
I couldn't see this coming, Chaz. I just thought
Could you
this was
not?
a map showing us where we were.
It was. And just, I don't know, what happened, you know? Obviously you said the wrong thing, or did the wrong thing, or perhaps the game of bonk was just too loud.
Perhaps the dwarves buying 3 barrels of ale.
Yeah, could be. So,
I got some in the second barrel.
Celeste, what did you get?
I got 10.
10. Trinidor?
11.
11. Okay. Gus?
11.
Okay. Yorick?
I am pumped from being smacked on the head. That's another natural 20 for 21.
Nice.
Nice. Florian?
10.
Snow?
Oh, you
20.
Glad somebody's playing. Miette?
13.
13. No, it's not as bad as some. Melissa?
16.
16. Okay.
I'm assuming I'd go before you, Celeste.
I don't know. What's your dexterity modifier?
3.
Mine's higher than yours.
Oh, okay.
I got a +4.
Yep, Celeste will go first. So, first up is Yorick. From you look and Melissa's doing some weird shit with her blood again, and talking to someone over your shoulder, and you get the feeling there's about to be a scrap.
So I'm right.
You are right here.
Yeah.
Now you guys are up on a sort of raised platform, it's about 2 feet above where these guys are. So you're at about head height with them if you turn round.
Cool. I'm just gonna turn full swing of hammer on the turn.
On which one?
Yeah.
This one?
On the middle person, yeah.
Okay. Right, roll your attack.
Shouting, bar fight!
Okay.
Am I just normal rolling, given the drink? Or do you want...
You're a dwarf, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Right advantage.
you'll have a disadvantage on the first attack, I'll say, and the same goes for you, Gus.
Okay.
Sorry.
The after effects of bonk.
Yeah.
14.
14 does not hit. He just sort of sweeps himself backwards and just looks at you. Tiny people.
Oh, it's quite funny, isn't it? As I'm going to drop a spiritual weapon behind him and smack him on the head.
Go for it.
So,
Is that a disadvantage as well?
No, spiritual weapon is fine.
Cool,
It didn't
let's
play
try
bonk.
it then. 19.
19 definitely hits. Roll your damage.
nice.
Just do that there. Cool. 8 points of whatever.
8 points of force damage. Nice.
Force damage.
Anything else, Yorick? Let's just move then. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
That's all from me.
Okay. So now it's his go. And he is going to spear you with his spear. So, oh dear, that's not going to work, is it? That's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, second attack. That's an 8 to hit.
Definitely no.
And he is going to, seeing as that's not working, he's completely missing you, he's going to bash you with his shield, which is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Bang. Okay, so 2d6 plus 4, so let's try those. Ooh, excellent. 10 points of bludgeoning damage
Wow.
as he smashes you in the face with his shield.
So I kind of laugh at him twice. Ow!
Okay, so next is, that's his go. Next is this guy over here. He is going to.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would have had the equivalent of a short rest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could all have a short rest because you've been in the
Okay.
fight for a couple of hours.
Cool, because that resets some things.
Sure. Okay, so anybody needs to do that now.
More importantly, my wild shape. So.
Okay, you're overpowered shape. Good. Okay, good. So, he is going to. Yeah. So he moves back here and disappears into the shadow. So, yeah, nobody sees him. None of your passives are high enough. And he is going to. That's nice. Melissa, does a 27 hit you?
Yes.
Yeah, thought it might. So, he has. Oops, 1d8. Okay. Plus his sneak attack. Huh. That's 13 points of piercing as a crossbow bolt slams into your shoulder.
Okay.
But this guy is now visible again. You can make him out in the shadows. That's his go. Snow, you are up with me again, preparing. Then
Okay.
Melissa.
So Snow's going to back off into the corner behind him.
This way, yeah?
Yeah. Can I still see everyone?
Yeah, you probably won't be able to hit these guys.
Okay.
No, you might be able to get onto him, but you certainly won't be able to hit him. But the three of them, yeah.
Okay.
But remember, they're at slightly lower than you guys are, so yeah, I mean, you should be able to see them.
Okay. So, I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, roll self-check.
27.
Yeah, nice. You rolled out over there. Actually, because there's a bit of a drop here.
Mhm.
So if you drop down there, I'll say you're completely hidden.
Shit. Actually dropped that one. I'll get it in a minute, doesn't matter. And then I will take a shot at our friend that's just shot Melissa.
Well, the guy all the way at the back, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Does what's my plus? Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Okay. And do I get sneak attack?
You do. You're hidden.
Yeah. 3, 6, 10, 15 points of damage.
Nice. Obviously, he now knows that you're there because you revealed yourself to shoot, but
Yep.
probably none of the others have worked out where you are. Anything else now?
No, that's me done.
Okay, so big mouthy guy is next. Steps up and has a swing at Melissa. Oh, that's going to go well. That's a 7.
Nope.
Second attack, that's an 8. Oh my lord, he's
Nope.
rubbish. And his last final attack is a 14.
Nope.
Yeah, he's like as you dance back out of his range.
Nice try.
So, Melissa, you are up with Miette
Okay.
preparing.
A quick check. Any of these guys look like spellcastery types?
You want to burn a bonus action or an action doing a perception check?
No.
Okay. Then, probably. Maybe.
I will bonus action light my bow on fire.
Okay.
The usual way. 3 damage to myself for that. And then I'm going to... Are those stairs at the bottom?
Here?
Yes.
Yes.
Which way up are they going?
They're going down towards the floor. Because you guys are up high.
Oh, is there...
Just down to the floor.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. So that guy was reaching up
he's
the platform to us.
It's only about 2 feet, but it's enough that you could jump out of his way.
Yeah, I'll take a step back to be kind of beside Florian, away from this guy.
Oh, he will take an opportunity attack then. Which he hits with a 20.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 9 points of slashing damage.
Oof. These guys have got a lot of damage on them.
I'm
going to ping a shot off at Mr. Inconsiderate, the rogue at the back.
The rogue at the back. Go for it.
Auto attack. That is a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So that is D8 plus D4. You can reroll 1s or 2s, is it? Hang on, I need to check the thing. In a moment. Where is it? They need to... Yeah, I can reroll 1s or 2s on me. Right. Don't need to, though. That is... 10 points of piercing damage and 3 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And I'll take another step so that I'm kind of behind Florian, with him between me and the load of them.
Sure.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've taken a good few hits here, so I'm taking cover.
So,
that's my turn.
Miette, you are up with Gus preparing, please.
Without using an action, is it possible to tell what the barman is doing with this kicking off?
You can cast a quick glance behind you, I'll say. You cannot see him anywhere.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my move action to swing over the bar to get behind it for a bit of cover and hope that he's not there with, a crossbow in my face going, get the fuck out.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't appear to be. Are you...
Good start. And then sorry, this is the part where it all gets a bit foggy because I didn't add it to my character sheet, but I still have Snow's mini crossbow, so I want to try to use that to fire at the rogue in the back.
Okay, so that'll be a standard crossbow, won't it? So
it's a hand crossbow.
It's a hand crossbow, is it?
Yeah, it's 1d. 1d6
But
plus.
that's only a 30-foot range, isn't it?
Yeah. Or
If he's out of range, then I'll shoot at someone closer.
Yeah, I mean, you can get either any of these three at the front.
Yeah, I'll go for the chappy in the middle then. Why not?
Okay. So your to hit will be your dex
It's one. Yeah.
and your proficiency bonus. So add those two in your d20.
And then your damage is 1d6 plus your dex mod.
What's my proficiency bonus?
Plus
two.
It's in the big box. Let's have a look. Your
Yes,
one.
found it.
Yep. Okay.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And sorry, Ash, what did you say the damage was?
1d6 plus your
Plus
dex
your
mod.
dex modifier.
Yes, 11 points of damage.
11
Nice.
points of damage. Nice. You
That
see-
is a good crossbow.
You see him like recoil as this thing hits him.
Is he engaged with? Is
Yeah,
he-
no, he's not actually engaged with anyone at the moment.
Right. Okay. Didn't he
No,
shield bash
actually,
Yorick,
yes,
though?
he did shield bash Yorick, didn't he? So yeah, we
Yeah.
should have him up there, really.
So
Can I then use my bonus action to duck down behind the bar?
Yeah,
to hide,
you should have got sneak attack. So add your sneak attack dice, please.
which is 2d6.
Thank you.
Cos rogue.
Yeah,
And-
because rogue.
Whilst
That's an extra
extra
6 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, so extra 6 points of damage. Okay, so whilst you're going to duck down, are you make me make me a stealth check real quick. Was
23.
23, yeah. So you've sort of disappeared down behind the bar. So whilst you're waiting on the rest of it, if you just add in a hand crossbow and to your character sheet, that should sort that out for you. Make it a little bit easier for yourself. Okay, cool. So Gus, you are up with me, then Trelador.
On hearing Yorick shout bar fight, I'll turn round, fists raised. What, with weapons? That's cheating! I'll draw my short sword and I'll attack the bloke that attacked Yorick.
Okay, you're going for this guy over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
With disadvantage or not?
Yes, very much so. Disadvantage for you.
Racist.
What? I'm not the one that was drunk and playing bonk.
14.
14 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, then I will, with my bonus action, I'll put Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. So your favoured enemy is this fella.
That's it. Off we go.
Okay. Righty ho. So I'm up with Trelador preparing, please. So we have this fella over here. So what can he do? Yeah. Okay. So he has one ranged attack, which he's going to attack Trelador. That's an 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so you can see him cranking, putting this heavy crossbow down and really cranking it back up. That's his go. Trelador, you're up with Celeste preparing, please.
Okay, I would like to rage.
Of course you will. Bonus action rage. Lovely.
Like fun. Oh, that's cool. So you see these tendrils of shadowy energy appear around me, and all the creatures that I can pick within 30 feet, so 3 baddies attacking us.
You could probably get this guy as well.
Yep, sure. They all need to make a constitution saving.
Ooh,
Ooh.
So,
What about the one behind him as well near the door? If he's a baddie.
Yeah,
This
it's,
one?
well, it's,
do you mean?
I think the other side of the door.
No, the other side of the door.
Well,
That's
this one,
snow.
That's snow. I mean, you can make him, force him into a con save if you want.
no,
Oh,
we're
no,
friendly.
sorry. That's fine.
Okay.
And Florian needs to make them.
So that is
Just trying to work out where the DC is. Oh yeah,
okay. So that is con save. That's
Tw-
so 7
12
from
is
the guy in the middle.
fails.
So it's a fail.
12 is the
Okay, cool. He succeeds this one over here. Over there, he succeeds. That one over there succeeds.
okay. So the ones that fail take 7 points of necrotic damage,
Ooh.
and I get 7 temporary hit.
Okay.
Nice.
So he failed, so 7. And the other ones don't take any damage?
Right.
Okay.
So that's just my rage, and then I'm going to turn around and attack recklessly the one behind me.
Sure. Okay, so you swing at the female tiefling, yeah?
Yeah. Reckless.
Reckless, nice.
So 24 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Holy shit.
1d12 plus rage. Oh, that's not bad. 10 plus 3, 13. 15 points of axe damage.
15
Nice.
points of slashing damage. Beautiful.
No, range was bonus. That's medium.
That's you, is it? Okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
Did you add your rage damage as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
10 plus 3 plus.
Nice.
Cool.
Celeste, you are up with Florian preparing, please.
Okay, using my bonus action, I'm going to slowly fade away into my starry chalice form.
Star form. Funnily enough, I had that ready out prepared.
And then with my action, I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds level 2 on Melissa.
Okay.
And then also use the chalice to pop a heal on Yorick as well.
Okay, cool.
So let me just... so I need to go over to Melissa. Just so I can reach out and touch her shoulder.
Reach out and touch me.
We have a visitor on stream. with goodies.
Delivering chocolate.
Wow, fair enough. Best kind of visitor. So, how much, Celeste?
So that's 13 points of healing to Melissa.
Nice.
And 8 points of healing to Yorick.
Lovely.
And that's my go.
Okay, Florian, you are up with me preparing.
Yep. Okay. So is there any way I can be within 5 feet of Melissa and the guy who attacked her right in front of me?
Kind of. Yeah, what's your reach? Your reach is 5 foot. No, you can't.
No. I'm only asking that because I want to do something specific. But
Yeah, no. You're not quite in range. You can be in 5 feet of range of one or the other.
Yeah, I need to be next to Melissa. Sorry.
So, okay, so you've moved across there.
okay, fuck it. So right. Okay. So I'm going to go up to the bloke who attacked Melissa, who's in front of me.
Yep. So he's slightly 2 foot lower than you, so you could kick him quite easily in the face if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for a smack with my quarterstaff around his head.
Quarterstaff to the head, always a good starter. Go for it.
Natural 19 for 24.
That definitely hits.
Ooh, that's quite nice. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. But I'm going to hit him once with my right fist, which is the stone fist.
Yep. And then once with your left fist, presumably.
Nope. I don't even know if I hit him with that, but that's 16.
16 just hits.
Okay. Oh, I need to go back up there. There you go. and that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And then, if my memory serves me correctly, then he's already used his reaction, so I'm going to back up to Melissa.
Okay.
And then, with my second flurry of blows attack, I'm going to use my hand of healing on her.
Ooh.
Very nice.
It's not much, but it will help.
All healing is good healing.
Yes, indeed.
And that is maximum, actually. Let me just have a look. 7 points of healing back to you.
Very
Nice.
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 Thank
you, Darren.
Let me make sure I've ticked that off. Action, bonus action. And yeah, I'm basically just going to stand in front of Melissa.
Okay. Cool. So now it's the female tiefling go. She's going to take a swipe at Trellador.
That's it.
Get her. Two attacks. Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
That hit.
Okay. Oops, no, wrong dice, sorry. Ooh. 10 points of slashing damage.
Half.
Halved because you're raging. And then second attack is a 9 to hit, which I'm pretty sure misses.
Yes.
Because my dice are not rolling well for me today.
Good.
So that's her go. It's now this guy's go. And he... Yeah, okay. He's going to throw a guiding bolt at Trellador, which is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that is... Let's have a look. Whew. That's lots. 2, 5, 6. Ugh, my dice are really shitty today. That is 7 points of radiant damage, and the next attack against you is at advantage, because you are all glowing now.
Some. You don't.
And that'll be his go. So we're at the top of the round. Yorick, you are up.
Yeah, cool. I think I'm just gonna just swing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Normal attack this time.
normal attack. Cool. Probably not very good with an 11.
Who are you attacking with, Bodhi?
So the person right in front of me, the middle of the front three.
Yeah. Okay. No, that doesn't hit.
And then bonus action, move the hammer directly behind the same person.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. We can do that.
Three. And that's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that's one of them. Nice. What's the modifier on that? That's max 11 points of damage.
Lovely. 11 points of force damage as he reels from this hammer blow upon his head.
And I'm just kind of laughing with a smile. It's all very good fun to me.
Yeah. Well, it's a bar fight.
Exactly.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so me up. It's his turn next, so he laughs again at you and tries with the spear again. That is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Yep. And another one. That's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, he's like, oh, this tiny bastard. And that's an 8 to hit. He is useless, this fella. Tiny bastard, stand still.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
So, so that's his go. It's now the dude at the back's go. He
West Country Morpheus over here.
He is gonna just move around a little.
I feel like Yorick's only dodging by accident because he's drunk and he's just sort of like waving like this.
Yeah, very probably.
The way of the drunken master.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my
Good.
move at the minute.
Yorick's basically stood there, pelvic thrusting to dodge the attacks.
Take a shot at Trelador, which
Advantage because I'm guiding
is
bolt.
at advantage. Yeah, which is bloody lucky. Oh, hello. That's 26 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. Oh, cool. No sneak attack, but
You would get sneak attack, it's an advantage.
Oh, of course it is, yeah. So that's 7 points plus sneak attack. Sneak attack. 7, 11, 13, 19 points of piercing damage.
So I can half that because it's
You
piercing.
can half that because it's piercing.
So 10.
So
9.
9
Runs
points.
down.
Yeah, always write down for your halving damage. Okay, so he is then going to disappear back this way and roll a bonus action hide, which he's sort of crouching down. You can all see him, but he's crouching down. he rolled a natural 1. He's like, I'm hiding. He's like that.
He's hiding directly under a lamp, isn't he?
Yep.
Doing that kids thing where they've just put the hands over their eyes and
Yep. I can't see you, so you can't see me.
The ostrich principle.
Yeah. So, Snow, you're up with me, then Melissa, please.
okay. So Snow's going to run and vault over the bar,
Okay. You run back up these stairs and bounce across the bar, yeah.
and he's going to bonus action hide.
Roll a stealth check.
20.
Yep. Okay, you're good.
And the same guy that has just thinks he's hiding.
Sure.
Snow
yeah,
takes
that's
real
true.
exception to him, so he's going to take another shot at him.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage? Because
You do, you're
hiding. Oh, no, let's roll. That was a bit too enthusiastic. One of my dice just basically bounced out the tray.
Getting all excited now, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
Yes. First one was a 6. The second one was a natural 20.
Nice. So, take the
Is
natural
some
20.
people gonna die?
So it's 2d8 and 4d6.
A lot of dice.
6, 7, 10,
Ooh,
15,
some
20,
low numbers there.
27, 32 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Okay. So you see this second bolt just flies into him, and he looks to be pretty rough. Anything else, Snow?
No, that is me done.
Obviously, you had to stand up to take the shot, so you're not hidden currently. Miette is sort of standing, crouching behind the bar next to you, going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's like, it's my hiding spot. Your own fucking hiding spot.
Exactly. So it's big mouthy guy's go. He's gonna leap up onto there. Yorick, you can have an opportunity attack as he's gone out of your range.
Oh, yes, please. 15.
That is his armor class. Yes.
Oh,
Roll your
aces.
damage.
That's the first time I've hit with me, huh? 4. So that's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Lovely. So as he staggers towards you, he's smacked in the hip by Yorick swinging his hammer, and he's going to try and attack you, Florian. So he's got that's an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That is 6 points of slashing damage. Second attack is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
And third attack with his dagger is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, he's not doing so well, this guy. Got one hit off. Melissa, you are up with Miette preparing, please.
Okay. Can I see the rogue over in the corner?
I mean, it's a bit busy, but you're slightly elevated, so I'll say yes, you can.
Okay. I'll kind of look at him and just kind of reach my fingers out and cast Hex on him. It's a bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to ping off another shot at him
Go
because
for it.
he's annoyed me. He's made me get blood on my lovely dark red jacket.
Yeah. The bastard.
That's a natural 20.
Yay!
Oh shit!
That natural one has really screwed him.
Yep. Because everybody can see him.
All the dice. I'll do it by damage type. Okay, that is not amazing. I can reroll those in a minute. That is 7 points of piercing damage. Atrocious on the d8s.
That's
Reroll the. Can reroll the ones I got on the d4s because my thing. 2 points of fire damage.
Whoop.
Nice.
I rerolled 2 ones to get 2 ones. Fortunately, the 10 points of necrotic damage make up for it from the hex.
Lovely. As you see the arrow fly into him, and he looks really. He's not even trying to hide anymore. He's just sort of staggering and hanging onto a table. He looks really in a very bad way.
I'm then going to back up around to the opposite side of the brazier where Celeste is. So, yeah,
In there.
yeah, back.
Fuck off!
It's the best cover we've got.
Fuck off.
Okay, so fuck off. Sorry, Miette. It's your go with Gus preparing, please.
You're hissing like a cat.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Sorry, I just want to check rules of combat. If I shoot at the guy that's currently engaged with Florian, is there a risk I hit Florian, or can I just hit him directly?
That'll be fine. It'll be
Go
fine.
with Florian from there, from where you are. No, he's on the same level as Florian, so yeah, you should be fine from there.
Grand, so I'm going to shoot
Roll a
the
natural
crossbow at
one
him.
usually.
Plus, you will get advantage, so because you are hidden.
I shouldn't have to do maths this late of an evening.
Sorry.
26 to hit.
26 very definitely hits.
Yeah.
And sneak attack, don't forget that.
So 3d6 plus your dex, I believe.
Yes.
19 points of damage.
Woof! 19 points of damage as another crossbow bolt flies into this guy. He's like, oh! Still reeling from his hammer smack in his hip. You add insult to injury by pinning his arm to his side with this crossbow bolt.
Can I then still use my movement action to rehide, or am I just exposed now?
Have you got a... You
Or
have
bonus
to,
action?
Yeah, you can move and then bonus action hide if you want. Where do you want to move to?
Oh no, I don't want to move. I just want to duck back down again and like keep glaring at the people who have imposed upon my hiding spot.
Sure, I mean, some people will know you're round about there, but yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Uh, 21, please, Bob.
21. Yeah. Yeah, you manage to sort of duck down and just sort of glare at Snow and Melissa as you do so. Gus, you're up with me, then Trelador.
I'm going to have another swing at the guy next to me.
Okay.
Has it still disadvantage?
You lost Bonk, didn't you? So yes. Last turn at disadvantage.
Okay.
You get a roll at
Oh!
disadvantage depending on how many rounds you lost.
21.
21. That definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay, so as Gus swings the sword, this funny lightning sort of streaks across his chest, down his arm, along the sword, and hits the guy as he's striking it.
Oh dear.
Scares the hell out of him, and he takes 10 points of slashing damage and 6 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
And I go, what the? Where did that come from?
And you can
Everyone
just,
in this party requests magic user.
and you can just, as you sort of looking at yourself to find out where that's come from, you can just see the head of the lizardy, dragony, drakey thing just pop back into your pocket again.
Cool.
With a sort of satisfied hiss.
Yes.
Strange. Anything else, Gus?
No, that's me.
Okay. So, it's now this guy's go. He's wound his heavy crossbow back again. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to fire it at Trelador again. It's pretty much the only person he can see. And that's a
see snow.
19 to hit.
Yep, that hit.
So that is... Ooh. Big dice. Crap numbers. Good. That's a 6 points of piercing as this enormous bolt dives into your shoulder. Yep, factor 3. Okay. That's... He's going to drop the crossbow. He's had enough of that. Just come storming up towards you. Okay, Trenador, you're go with Celeste preparing, please.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
He's just shot me.
Sure.
Very good. 17 to hit.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hit.
That's me then.
Okay. Celeste, you're up with Florian preparing, please.
Can I get next to Trelador?
Sure.
I will again reach out and touch Trelador
Reach
on his
out,
tap his shoulder and cast a second level cure wounds on him
Nice.
and throw the chalice healing on Florian.
Okay. What's the range on the chalice? It's about 30 feet, isn't it?
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Easy, easy.
So that's 17 points of healing for Trelador.
Nice.
That's exactly what I needed.
11 points to Florian. This D8 is rolling very well.
You could have done that if you tried. That's exactly how much I was missing.
Nice.
Excellent.
Just a question. I think we all know this, but do I get the extra points I didn't need for temporary hit points?
No.
Damn it.
Nice try, though.
Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way. Anyway,
How
Celeste,
played this for, Freddy?
anything
Sorry?
else?
How long have you played this for?
I've played 3 healers, James. I know how it works.
Celeste, anything else, mate?
No, that is all I can do.
Okay.
Can I just ask a quick question? Does my rage stay up if I attacked but I didn't hit?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you were hit. So
As long as you're making aggressive movements.
Okay, fine.
it doesn't matter if you hit or not, as long as you're attempting to hit, and
Fair
if
enough.
you're hit.
Cool.
Same works if you're trying to grapple, that still keeps it up as well because it's classed as an aggressive
Yeah.
move.
Again, rules and stuff we can just slowing everything down. So, okay. So Celeste, was there anything else?
No, that's me.
No, you're going to stay there and you're fine. Okay, cool.
I don't know how much movement I've got left.
I would say you've got about 5, 20, 25, about 5 feet left. If you've got 30 feet.
Then yeah, I'll just take 5-foot step back.
Okay, he can take an opportunity attack if you do so,
Okay.
which is an 11
That does not hit.
because my dice are rubbish today.
Your dice are fabulous.
You've got my dice today.
I certainly have. Florian, you're up with me preparing, please. Me preparing, please? Oh my lord. I'm losing it.
I would
This is
absolutely
right.
love to try and defeat you with the absolute kindness of my heart, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm just going to smack him with the quarterstaff around the face again.
Go for it.
Nice. Florian, you sassy bitch.
Ooh, natural 18. Whoa.
That'll do it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Well, he's got an armor class of 15, so, you know, anything above that is...
So that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And then, so as I come round with two-handed quarterstaff and
Yeah.
smack him across the face, as I then release it, I'm just going to come round with my bonus action, not flurry of blows, but unarmed strike, and come back round with the right fist as a backhand.
You're going to backhand him. Nice.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Every time Florian attacks, I'm rooting for the guy's head to just go flying off.
That's another natural 18. So.
Yep, that definitely
yeah.
hits.
I just kick somebody in the face so hard their head actually comes off.
Exactly.
I think Feyre did that once. She tried to punch a guy to knock him out and ended up breaking his neck by accident.
And that's another 9 points of
9
bludgeoning damage.
points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, this guy's looking really rough. You hit him backhanded with your stone fist, and he's just like, you can hear his jaw crack, and his nose just disintegrates. As
Teeth
the
rattling.
Stone fist just mashes his face into nothingness. Anything else, Florian? You violent motherfucker. 6 seconds.
No,
Okay.
I'm going to leave it there. Thank you.
Moving on. It is my go, and then we'll be back at the top of the round for Yorick. So, our tiefling friend is going to attack Gus. She's just seen some weird shit going down there. We're using a different D20 because the other one was rubbish. So first attack is 9, so that was a good swap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the second attack is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's 9 points of slashing damage as she swings her longsword at you, misses the first attack, turns it, sweeps it back, and catches you across the chest. That's her go. This guy is gonna reach out, touch him. And okay.
I'm going to right click and put a skull above that healer's head.
Yeah.
That's nice chunk of healing, as you recognise that as healing. Well, Celeste, you probably will anyway. Okay, that's his go. So, Yorick, you are up.
Alright, let's keep this going then.
With me, then Snow.
Do you know what, I'm gonna have a little smirk and I'm just gonna jump on him and try and grapple.
Okay. So yeah, a strength. So athletics versus. Yeah. So roll athletics check. He gets to do the same.
Bad 19.
14. So yeah, you successfully grapple him.
I basically just jumped off this little ledge and I'm sort of just hugging his face really tight.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's my. While I'm doing that, the spiritual hammer behind him is going to try and bonk him on the head.
Okay, go for bonk on the head.
Go for bonk. Yeah, cool. 20 to hit.
Yep, definitely.
And
Add
6
bandit. Add
Sorry.
bandit.
And how much? Sorry?
6.
6. Cool, thank you.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Come on,
get
then."
off me, you little shit! Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so he's going to. Yeah, he's basically gonna headbutt you.
Cool.
Because he can't really bring his weapons to bear because it's his angry dwarf sort of swarming all over him.
Drunk angry dwarf.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
So that will be. Nice. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the face as he smashes his skull into your nose. Get off me, you little shit! That's his go.
Cool.
Right. Mr. Rogue at the back there is going to move across here and fire at. Who's he going to fire at? Trenador, I think.
He gets advantage.
Does he? Oh, good. 6. Oh, my dice are just betraying me today. That is. Yeah. That's a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Where, yeah. He's just like. You can see he's just absolutely like. Thunk. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's going to try and hide behind the brazier. No, that's not going to work. You can still see him.
He's trying to hide behind something that emits light.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I was thinking.
The thing is, the light's in front of him, so technically, trying to find him, that's quite
See
a good
that the
place to hide.
LVP? He's the least valuable player.
Yeah, very much so. That's his go. Snow, you're up with me preparing.
Okay, so Snow's going to sort of put his bow back on his back, and using my feline agility, can I get to the rogue?
Yep.
Okay.
Where'd you
So
like
you
to be?
see, so you'll see sort of like Snow reach up the back of his cloak, and he'll rip 2 of those huge like tulwar blades out,
Okay.
and he's going to go to town on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
So 21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. It's just normal this time, isn't it?
Yeah, no sneak attack this time, I'm afraid.
Okay. That's 12 points of damage.
12, okay.
And with my 2 weapon fighting, I'm going to use my bonus action to take a second attack,
Okay.
which is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Just the D8 this time for another 5 points of damage.
5, yeah. Okay, so he's, again, looking really rough. He sort of turns to you and goes, oh, fuck off. Anything else, Snow?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so it's my go then, Melissa. So this guy is going to attack at fucking me. A natural 20 with Florian. Okay. So that is. Oh, nice. 13 points of slashing damage.
Motherfucking ow.
And then the second attack is a 9.
Misses.
And the last attack is a. Really? An 11.
Misses.
Jeez. My dice are just so random today. It's awful. Okay, so that's his go. Melissa, you are up. Miette, preparing, please.
Okay, can I still see the very high quality rogue?
The high quality rogue, I mean, where he is, it's going to be a tricky shot. I'll say he's got half cover because this guy is in your way and he's pretty tall.
Okay. Well, I'm
Plus
going to
he's
take a
behind a
shot.
brazier, so yeah.
I'm going to take a shot anyway.
Okay, go for it.
22 to
Yep,
hit.
that hits.
That's 8 points of piercing damage, 6 points of necrotic damage, and 4 points of fire damage.
Okay, so as another arrow slams into him, he just topples over. That's him gone.
And as a
Worst
bonus
rogue
action,
ever.
I'll kind of just lift the magic from him and then shift it over to the caster boy in the back.
Caster boy.
And if you don't mind, Chaz, I'll correct you. Fiddicus Noldoron was possibly the worst rogue ever.
With the exception of Fiddicus, yes.
Yes.
Mr. Hands down trousers, trip over stick. Yeah.
Trip over logs there and back.
Yeah. Okay, second worst rogue ever. Anything else, Melissa?
But that's my turn.
Okay, Miet, you are up with Gus preparing, please.
I am once again going to stand and shoot at the guy engaged with Florian.
Okay, go for it.
Pick him up.
You have. Do you have advantage because he's engaged?
Yeah,
I think you do.
he did. Well, yeah.
You certainly have sneak.
I think I missed this time because that was only a 13 on both rolls.
Yeah, you missed, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I'm just going to hide again.
Okay, probably a stealth check.
Apparently I don't hide this time. Everyone knows I'm there.
Yep. Okay, it's getting a bit. There's been lots of damage coming out of that corner, so people have worked out that you're actually there. Anything else, Miet?
No, I'm just going to sit here and try and plan my next move.
Gus, you're up with me, then Trellador.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus attack to
Bonus
cast
attack? Bonus
bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike. Something I've never done before. It's going to be fun. Which means the Hunter's Mark dies on the on that one, because I'm going to turn to that the female two things just attack me and go, "Hi, that wasn't very nice. I wasn't fighting you," and I'm going to attack her. The Zephyr Strike gives me bonus, gives me advantage on the attack,
Okay.
which I needed for a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, bollocks. Waste of that, wasn't it? And then I'm going to move away. She doesn't get an opportunity attack, and I'm going to go under the table and jump up on the bar and put my sword away and get my crossbow out.
Fair enough.
And that's me.
Nice. Okay, so me next. This guy is going to continue to attack Florian. Trellador. Sorry, not Florian. Trellador. I'll get it eventually, honest.
Trellador.
With advantage.
With advantage, so one. Oh God, that's worse. 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
That hit.
Oh, cool.
I must remember to use my inspiration to re-roll failed attacks. Remember to use my inspiration to re-roll failed attacks.
8 points of slashing damage.
Half.
As this greatsword just slashes into you, halved because you're raging. It is now your go, Trellador, with Celeste preparing, please.
I'm going to return the favour.
Go for it.
So recklessly.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Yay.
25.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Ooh, bad. 25 points of
Oof.
damage.
Yeah, that hurt. He's like, oh!
Get wrecked.
Bonus action, grin wildly at him.
Anything else, Trellador?
No, I'll say that. Fine. Thank you.
Okay, Celeste, you are up with Florian preparing, please.
With a sigh, just very quiet sigh, I'm going to walk back to Florian. cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Welcome to being the only healer.
And heal for 10 points of healing.
Nice.
And use my chalice to throw the other on Gus this time
Okay.
Thank you.
for 7 points of healing.
Lovely.
Okay. Anything else, Celeste?
No, because apparently I'm not going to get to use my guiding bolts.
Apparently not. Okay, Florin, you are up with me times 2, then back to the top.
Well, thank you, Celeste. Very kind of you. And as I come back round, I'm gonna again double smack with the old quarterstaff around his face, hopefully.
Go for it.
19 to hit.
Yep, definitely hits.
For 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So as you double-handed smack this guy's, you catch him on the other side of his face, and he's just like a pulp now. He's like, you know when you scrape the inside out of a pumpkin? That's what this guy's face looks like as he falls to the floor.
Oh, Florian's spreading love and joy wherever he goes.
Is, yeah. Love joy, and pulpy faces.
Now, I really didn't want to do that, but you kind of made me, and I'm gonna use my movement to go round behind the guy who's fighting Yorick.
Okay, you sort of jump down there, run round. Okay.
And again, just use my bonus action for an unarmed strike with my right fist.
Cool.
Do I get flanking for advantage?
Sure, why not?
He's grappled at the moment.
He is grappled, so yeah, advantage.
I'm not on the right page, sorry.
We'll get on the right page. Come on, don't mess about.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
So that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning. Nice. You smack him in the back of the head with your fist, your stone fist. He's like, "What? What the fuck?" Anything else, Ryan?
No, I was going to do something but realised everything's a bonus action, so I can't, so I'll stay there.
Okay. So, it's now the female tiefling's go. She is going to... So, actually... Yeah, okay. She's decided she's staying, and she's going to move across to Florian. No, she's going to move across to Florian and attack. So that is a 20...
Trellador get an attack opportunity?
No, because she wasn't next to him.
She was basically between the skeleton and him.
Was she? I didn't think she was next to him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was
okay,
attacking.
Go on then.
I was attacking that one originally.
Go on then. Yep, okay. My mistake.
Probably not 13 to hit.
No.
Did you still get reckless for that? Because you are still.
No, reckless is an attack, not a reaction.
And your whatever 20 odd it was, Chaz definitely hits.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so... lost my D8. There it is. Oh, good. 4 points of slashing damage. Second attack is a 14.
And misses.
Okay, well, she's useful as well, isn't she? Okay, so, Caster Boy. What's he going to get up to? Okay, he's going to cast a spell around him. And you see... So Snow, all of a sudden there are small motes of light sort of wisping around you. It's all a bit strange. And it sort of extends like 15 feet out from this guy. Okay. So that's his go. Yorick, you are up with me, then Snow.
All right, clinging on to the front of this guy, and sort of gonna hold him by the ears and just pull my head back and say, "This has been fun. Want to share a beer later?" Before I headbutt him.
Go for it. Unarmed attack.
This is how dwarves make friends.
Indeed.
Unarmed. That's an unnatural 20
Nice, that hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Lovely.
And let's drop the hammer on him as well.
Yeah.
And that is a 16 to hit.
16 is his armor class, so yes.
Ooh, cheeky. Whoops. And that's 9 points of force damage.
Okay. Sweet. He's starting to look a little rough, this fella now. His
should hope
blood
so.
pouring out of his face. He's like, yeah, fuck it, why not? So, anything else, Yorick?
No, that's me.
So, as he says that, he brings his head back and smashes you straight in the face. That is a 19 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Marvellous. Okay. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage as his skull smashes into your face. You're just basically pulping each other's faces together.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see. You know,
It's
just one of
it's a
those
bromance
moments.
on the battlefield. That's great.
Dwarven piece of art.
It is. It's beautiful. That's his go. He's dead because he was the second worst rogue ever. Snow, you are up with Melissa preparing.
Okay. I don't like the look of this shit. So
Yes, you need to. Where are we? Make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
17. So that is. Let's have a look. So you make the save. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh well. You take half though, so that's cool. Where's the other one? So you take 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So Snow's going to hiss and move sort of 30 feet down and sort of vault over the table. And then turn.
This way?
So take... no, straight down.
Oh, this way.
Yeah. And then turn and sort of like pull the bow and take a shot straight at him.
Go for it.
16.
16 hits.
For max damage. 13 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. As the bolt sinks into him, he's like, oh, ah. He's got to make a concentration check. Which he fails. And the motes of light just go disappearing. Anything else, Snow?
Can I use my bonus action to hide behind this table?
You can certainly try.
Let's give it a bash. 28.
28. Yeah, seems like a pretty good hiding place to me.
Right.
Just move you down a little bit. Okay. Melissa.
He found the box he's hiding in.
Yeah. Melissa, you're up with me at preparing, please.
Okay, I can't see super clearly because of the light, but I'm going to move towards the stairs, but remaining on the raised section.
Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of a...
Yeah. I'm going to move around to the stairs and just to try and get a clearer shot on the caster boy at the back.
Okay, so if you go to the top of the stairs there, you should be able to get that.
Yeah. And I'll ping off a shot at him.
Go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
If I disappear, you know what happened.
We just see the DM with a kosh behind you.
Yep.
That is... that is 11 points.
Sorry, dog on stream.
Oh, dog on stream.
Yeah, dog on stream, sorry.
Dog on stream.
Wiggly dog.
11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. Okay.
11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And 5 points of fire damage.
Holy shit.
Stop, he's already dead.
And then I will lift up the magic and move it over to the tiefling that is attacking Trelador.
Okay. Yeah.
That's kill number 2. No, Trelador.
Sorry.
Cool. And if I've got any more movement, I'll move back towards the bar, but I doubt I have much.
Yeah, I haven't got a huge amount. I would say you probably get to one step back up.
But that'll be my turn.
Okay. So, Miette, you're up with Gus preparing, please.
Right, I'm going to once more. Actually, no. I'm going to move to the end of the bar and then vault over the edge into that nice hidden drop-down part that Snow was in earlier.
Sure. Yep.
I want to remain hidden but be close to the door.
Sure.
And I am then going to hold my action to grapple anyone who tries making a run for it.
Okay.
Sorry, any of the enemy who try making a run for it.
Okay, so make me a stealth check, please.
I am standing right there for everyone to see, waiting to grapple anyone who makes a run for it. That was an 8.
Yeah, that's not the best hiding I've ever seen from a rogue, to be fair. You've inherited the
It's not as
title.
bad as the guy who's dead.
Not quite, no. You're close, though. Anything else, Miette? No. Okay.
Can I still shoot, or, considering I've completely failed to hide?
Because you're holding your act. You already declared you were holding your action.
That's right, I'm holding. Yeah. So in that case, no, nothing else.
Okay. So, my go, which is this guy.
My go.
Sorry, Gus. Followed by me, followed by Trelador.
So when Gus jumps onto the bar, he'll look over to aim at the guy who Yorick attacking, and then realise that he can't get a clean shot off, so he'll shout, "Yorick, stop kissing that bloke and finish him!" And then I cast Hunter's Mark again, but this time on the female tiefling.
Okay.
Let me just cast that. And then I'm going to shoot her.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll.
Okay.
Well remembered.
It got worse. So
Okay.
So that's the end of my go.
Okay, nice. Now it's my go. So, this guy is going to hit Trelador again. Reckless you attacked last time, didn't you? So,
Yep.
advantage. So that's a 24 to hit. Nice. Oh, God. That's 6 points of slashing damage. Half to 3, and a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That's 7 points, half to 3. And that's his go. Trelador, you're up with Celeste preparing, please.
I'm going to attack him recklessly.
Fair enough.
23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
13 points.
13, nice.
That's me.
Okay, Celeste, you are up with Florian preparing, please.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I reach Yorick?
I'll say because he's basically on top of this guy. If you were to move forward to here, you could reach out and touch him because the guy's like 2 foot below you. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's easy enough for you to touch Yorick on who's.
I'll just be like, keep still, poof, and do another cure wounds.
Okay.
For another 11 hit points restored.
Lovely, thank you.
And again, Chalice Florian, because always Florian. For 9 points of healing.
I wouldn't bother.
No, you wouldn't.
And please don't sound like that. I have healed many of your monks several times, so please don't sound like that.
It's just every heal I've done so far, the other part of it has gone to you, so. But 9 points of healing.
Nice. Anything else, Celeste?
No, that's it. That is me.
Okay, Florian, you are up with me and then Yorick.
Yeah, so out of the two what I'm near, which one looks the worst off? The one with York on him, or the one which attacked me last time?
I mean, the one that Yorick's trading headbutts with looks really rough.
Mhm.
The one that you're fighting looks slightly less rough than that. In fact, quite a lot less rough than that.
Okay, so I'll be like, come on now, can't we just all stop this and have a chat?
Oh, dog on
Oh.
stream.
Okay, and then again, around the quarter stop, around his back, the one what York's on.
Okay, go for it.
Even D-Man, he's a good guy.
I feel like Florian's going to start bursting into, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
18.
Either that or he's going to start touching his butt.
18 definitely hits. Touchy butt. I haven't seen him for a while.
For only 4 points of. Oh, I've done. Fuck me. No, it
No,
is
thanks.
4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Of bludgeoning damage.
Well done.
A
bit forward of you, Florian.
And I'm going to use a key point this time to use patient defense.
Okay.
Yay!
Well done.
I thought about it last time, and I didn't because I didn't want to use all my key points too soon, and then it happened to be a natural 20.
Nice. So that's you then.
That's me, yes.
Okay, so
I might not have to heal Florian next turn.
You might not,
You've jinxed it now.
but you might, because seeing that she's going to attack you. Let's have a look. So. That's a 19 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Oh, patient defense, sorry. No, that's an 18 to hit.
Still hits.
Okay. With 8 points of slashing.
Oh, will you just piss
And
off?
Second attack at disadvantage, that's 17 or a 16. So 16.
My armor class.
Ooh! Max damage, 11 points of slashing damage.
You
Florian's
did
down.
jinx it then, Nat.
Florian's down.
Florian's down.
Again.
Okay. So, Yorick, you are up with me preparing.
The only good monks are bonk.
The most overpowered monk is a bonk.
So
Oh, yeah.
you like bonking monks. Okay, we get it.
Alright, I'm gonna punch him this time. My head's hurting a little bit.
Okay. Good idea. Unarmed attack.
No, I probably missed with a rolling a 3.
Oh, yeah, I would say so.
So I've kind of just swung wide and gone into a hug.
Okay.
And
I told you.
I'm going to release my grapple. I feel I've made a friend.
Okay. So you actually, I'll say what you can do is you can sort of drop back down onto the raised platform,
Yeah.
so you're sort of still face to face with him. Anything else?
If I can, yeah, if I can get the hammer to attack the other person who's just not.
Yeah, the hammer is right between the two of them. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to.
So let's give that a go, and I'll give the skeleton a smile. It's a 15.
15
hammer.
does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's me.
Okay, so it's his go. He just grins at you and goes, spear time! And that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is,
Oh, he betrayed me.
that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And second attack is 12 to hit.
No.
That's exactly what Yorick would have done, though.
Yeah. The third attack is a natural one. He just smacks his spear against the raised area and just snaps the tip off. He's like, oh shit!
Can fix that for you.
Oh, nice one. Snow, you're up with Melissa preparing.
Okay, so I've just I'm hidden,
You
so
are.
I've just seen Florian go down. So Snow's going to sort of pop up and do a very flourishy somersault over the table and sort of just let the arrow go and try and shoot her in the.
Roll it. Let's see.
Come on, don't fuck me. Aha! Yes, natural 20.
Nice. So roll your damage up.
Yeah, she's about to have a really bad day.
Okay.
4, 8, 9, 15, 15, 23, 25, 30 points of damage.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, the bolt slams into her side. She's like, you can see her just spit a load of blood out.
Yeah, and he's going to sort of back away to the left towards that one alcove corner.
Back this way.
Yes.
Okay. So
and he's going to attempt to hide again.
Yeah, roll a self check.
That's a 19.
13, yeah, you sort of fade into the shadows back there. Nice. So he's dead. Melissa, you're up with Miette preparing, please.
Okay. Change of tack. After seeing this tiefling strike down Florian, I'm going to turn my aim to her and shoot at her instead.
Sounds like a reasonable idea.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Good reroll. That is 9 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage.
4 points of fire damage as she falls to the floor.
I just mutter under my breath, bitch. And I'm then going to move over to the brazier, ready to start taking aim at the tiefling attacking Trelador, but that's my turn.
We seem to be proving quite the effective 1-2 punch.
Where are you going, sorry? This way?
Over to the brazier.
This way?
Yeah. So I've got a clean shot of the one that I've got hexed.
Yeah, sure. Got it. Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. So, Miette, you're up with Gus preparing, please.
I'm going to make life easier for myself, and considering I'm not hiding anyway, I'm going to step to the door and pull it shut. And is this even the only one left now?
There's two of them.
The big fucker in the middle who's fighting Yorick.
This dude here and this dude here.
Skelly and swords.
I love the way you personalise the names, as you know.
Well, you know who I mean.
Skeleton swords. You don't know. They might have interesting and varied backstories that, there's reasons why they're here.
It's Yorick's potential lover and the tiefling guy.
Yeah. Trelador's dance partner.
I wonder if there's any point in inviting them to surrender,
Up to you. What would you like to do?
or would they even hear it? I mean, obviously the one that's practically has his tongue down York's throat won't, but the other guy might.
Up to you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, actually, fuck it. I will attempt persuasion because I has that as a skill.
Yay.
Okay. So which one are you going to try and persuade to lay their arms down and surrender?
I think my best bet is the guy who's fighting Gus because they have a bit of a dialogue. Sorry, guy who's fighting Yorick because they have a bit of a dialogue going on there anyway.
All right. Go for it. Make a persuasion check.
Friend, it may be in your interest to lay your weapons down on a 16.
Okay. Let's see. He sort of looks at you, surprised, and then catches sight of all the people lying on the floor, and he goes, and he looks across at Yorick and goes, beers then? And just drops his broken spear.
Right.
Appears to have worked. Snow. Sorry, Gus, you are up. If you're finished, Mia, sorry.
Yes, sorry, that's all I'm going to do because I'm going to remain at the door now.
Okay. So, Gus, you're up with me preparing a Trelador.
Can I make some sort of roll to see if I would actually realise what he's done?
Make an insight check.
I was about to shoot him, so I just wanted to sort of see whether I would insight. That's 16 minus 1 for 15.
I mean, he's still got his shield, but he has thrown his broken spear away. So I leave it up to you. Do you think he's going to reach for another weapon, or has he surrendered?
Well, I suppose I probably would have heard what Miette said, so
yeah, she shouted pretty loudly.
Yeah, okay. With a 15, I'm happy with that. So, I'll bonus action. I'll move my hunter's mark onto the tiefling.
Okay.
Shoot him instead.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Missed him.
Uh,
can I stack inspiration?
Not usually, no.
Oh, that's just that you've given me inspiration twice, and I've never used it before that thing. So, but you can only have one, can't you?
No, you can only have one. Sorry.
Oh.
Nice try though.
I missed. That's my go.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, so now it's Swords' go, or Dave, as we call him.
Dive.
He's going to attack Trelador with a where is he?
Advantage.
With advantage.
Advantage.
Slightly better, 17.
Yep.
Okay. That's 11 halved to 5 slashing damage. And the second attack is another 17. So that's slightly better. 9, 12 halved to 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And you're up, Trelador.
Yep. And the favour. Reckless.
Okay. With Celeste preparing, please.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, definitely is.
Ooh, nearly matched. 16 points of axe to the face.
16 points
Nice.
of axe to the face. Cool. Describe to me exactly what happens.
the axe will come round and just at a diagonal cleave the head off.
Nice. So you hit just at the shoulder, just take through the neck down to the armpit, opposite armpit, and just slice the top eighth of him as he goes blip onto the floor. Anything else, Jonathan?
Yes, I will. Where's Florian?
Florian is on the floor over here. Deed.
I'll phase step so that I'm next to Florian
Okay.
to try and draw the other side, so I'm closer to the.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And that's all I can do.
Okay, Celeste, you are up with Florian preparing, please.
Okay, I'm going to jump down off the thingy and go over to Florian.
Yep.
And cast Cure Wounds.
To just reflavor that as Cure Florian.
Yeah.
I rolled pretty shitty though, I'm afraid, so it's only 5 points of healing.
5 points of healing will do it, though, won't it?
He's stable and conscious.
Yep.
And
Oh, you're still sorry.
we'll also use the chalice to channel the rest of the healing onto Chalador.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's 5 points as well.
No, that's 8 points. I roll separately because sometimes I'm doing 2 different heals.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So, Florian, you are up. You've were dropped unconscious. You are now stable, conscious. Your eyes flicker open. You're on the floor.
Yeah, I'll kind of look to one side and be like, spit out the blood, wipe it, use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
Everyone else is down apart from the one that Yorick is in front of, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, you wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, you have no idea what's happening. You've seen one enemy still standing.
Okay, so I just go in for a quarterstaff attack right on the bottom of the legs just to try and take him out.
Go for it.
He's not going to do one of those fancy things where he spins his legs around and gets himself back on his feet again.
No, I'm playing a monk what actually does stuff quite sensibly.
Oh, the burn. Oh.
The shade.
Right.
The
So,
shade.
note to self, no healing for Florian. You might not want to piss off your healer.
19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
Don't
The
hurt him.
shade.
That's really shite, that is. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And
Anything else? He's looking
would
really
that-
rough.
yeah, sorry, would that be an advantage as Yorick's in front of him and I'm like directly behind him still?
Yeah, roll another d20 just in case.
It was better, but only by 1.
Yeah,
So
okay.
okay. So then I'll use Unarmed Strike again to come back with the right fist
Okay.
and
go
round
for
the back of the head. No, definitely not. It's only 8.
8. Okay, unfortunately that misses.
And that's it.
Okay, Yorick, you are up. With Snow preparing.
Right. Right, everyone, that's it. Stop fighting. We're just gonna get a beer. He's all right. I'm just gonna grab if there's a beer left on the table.
Yeah, there's a couple of flagons still left that you haven't smashed into each other's faces, yeah.
Do you want us to heal up your friends and send them off?
It's like, fuck them. They were rubbish.
Exactly. All right.
I mean, they didn't pay me yet either. But yeah, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. It was fun. I was looking
It
for
was
a good
good.
fight.
It was good. I think you might have damaged your nose a bit there, mate.
Yeah, it's fine. It's broken 7 ways anyway.
Yeah, well, same, you know what I mean? Good fight.
Yeah. You want me to fix your spear?
Yeah, if you can, mate, that'd be brilliant, yeah.
Sit down. We'll have a beer. I'll fix your spear for you.
Okay, so he jumps up onto the platform. You see, he's a lot taller than you.
Yeah, Snow's going to move over to the caster boy and the second worst rogue ever, and start sort of rifling through their pockets and
Okay.
seeing what he can
Well, what we'll do is we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
For tonight, because we're 20 minutes over anyway. So, but
Yeah.
I did not want to interrupt that combat because it was going so splendidly. So, thank you all very much. Let me just unfocus that and bring you back to my beautiful face.
Thank you,
Okay,
Celeste,
so
for the healing
Herman.
throughout the whole combat every single time.
It's too late. It's too late.
There you go.
Too little, too late, dude.
Oh, come on.
You saved my skin, which I very much appreciate.
So,
Well, at least I managed to hit once, so it wasn't too bad.
thank you all very much. Thank you to the chat. Tilted Blunder was the only conversationalist this evening. I don't know where Grumpy Bear is, but she's obviously got the help with us.
I think she went straight to sleep.
Oh, fair enough. No worries. Not a problem.
Okay.
Give her best wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So, thank you very much for. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. We will see you back here on Sunday for another exciting episode. Check out Ad Chapman on Fridays. He does a great music stream. Not sure if he's streaming this Friday, but check him out anyway if he is. Links are in our stream. If not, obviously always go and see Role Playing Gamers. They've always got something interesting happening. Hopefully they will be back on this Sunday. They had some technical issues, I know. Hopefully they'll be back and up and running very shortly. Thank you all so very much. Have a wonderful week. We will see you.
Just one last thing, Chaz.
Yeah.
We completed the battle. Do we level up?
Fuck off, Penny.
Oh, what happened to the
Correct
barman?
Okay. Thank you all very much. See you later.
One
Bye.
snapped.